On September 7, 1996, Tupac Shakur was shot in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later. In the last days before his death, Tupac's life included creating music, filming a movie, activism, romance, and making plans for a future away from Death Row Records. Though best known for his music, Tupac was a talented actor who'd appear now. I don't even wish to be the best, I just want to be one of them. Throughout his life, Tupac wanted to aid his community and create more opportunities for black youth. One organization he'd supported was a place called Home, which offered dance lessons, counseling, tutoring, and health services to at-risk youth in Los Angeles. He also participated in political activism. On August 15, less than 1 month before he died, Tupac appeared at a rally with Brotherhood Crusade, a black activist group, to oppose a three-strikes law and an anti-affirmative action measure in California. In the fall of 1995, Tupac was behind bars while appealing a conviction for sexual abuse. He always maintained his innocence regarding the charges. He had no money for bail. But Marion, Suge Knight and Death Row Records offered to supply the funds. Tupac then signed a 3-album deal with the label. Following his October 1995 release from prison, Tupac returned to California and began making music for Death Row. In August 1996, his The Don Killuminati, the 7-Day Theory album was recorded and mixed in 7 days. The album, credited to Tupac's alter ego Machiavelli, hit #1 when it was released after his death.